Welcome back, everyone. iOS 15 just officially came out, believe it or not. So let's go and take a look at it on the iPhone 10. This is one of my favorite phones of all time. I'm glad it's still getting software updates. It's going to be a beautiful phone forever. And this is going to be a solid update for sure. But I still think if you're on iOS 14, you may want to stay there. But we'll talk about that in a second. Now, this update is like 3 to 4 gigabytes on pretty much all the phones. So if you're coming from 14, it's going to be 3 to 4. So make sure you have that much saved. Now, on top of this, FaceTime actually got one of the bigger updates for sure. You can now send links to people outside of iOS to a FaceTime call. So if you have a friend or a buddy that's on iOS 15 or Android 12 or whatever, you can send them a link and they can join the call. Now, you have portrait mode and spatial audio within FaceTime as well, but it's not supported on the iPhone 10, which is very annoying. But one thing that is supported with the iPhone 10 is focus mode. So if we swipe down from the control center, you can now see we have this new focus mode toggle. So if you go and click on it and hold it down, you still have Do Not Disturb, which is great, but you can set these different focus modes to essentially focus on different things at the same time. So let's say you want a focus mode for driving or personal work. Well, if you set one for personal, maybe you don't want to have work stuff notifying you all the time, or driving, maybe you don't want these other things. So you can set up different focus modes. I think it's really cool. I don't really think I'm ever going to use it, but it is a cool feature at the end of the day. Another cool feature is live text within the Photos app. Unfortunately, Apple didn't give us it on the iPhone 10, which is very annoying. This phone could easily support it, but there's nothing we can do about it. Now, we also have a little bit of a redesigned iMessage, which I'm actually really happy about. Now, I'm not going to go through every single little thing, but if you use iMessage a lot, expect there to be a couple of cool little changes, especially when it comes down to handling photos and different things like that. But one of the more awesome things with iOS 15 that the iPhone 10 also supports is drag and drop. So you can see right here, we have this little learn more option, right? This is just the Apple's webpage. Well, if we go and hold it down and we act like we're about to drag and drop it, you can see I'm dragging the specific learn more option. You can do this with images and really anything else. Well, what you can do is you can drag it off to any other, page that you want to, like this, and it'll go ahead and drop that link right there. Now, this is something that's really awesome. I was not expecting Apple to bring this with iOS 15. I think this is a really cool feature. I think they could have done a little bit more, but I'm really happy they did it. And, I'm just super happy and enthralled. And hopefully they bring some more things with iOS 16. And we do have a new notification set, so they look a little bit more rounded. Some UI elements also look a little bit different that I noticed. So you can see they look a little bit more, I guess, zoomed out. I guess on a gesture-based phone it doesn't look like that, but when you have a phone like the iPhone 6S, it definitely looks like that. Now, finally, Safari got a bunch of different updates. So you can see I actually have my tab bar up top, but I can go and click here. I can click show bottom bar, and you can see that this is how your Safari is going to look like as soon as you update. And I kind of like it. I think it does look pretty cool. You can add new tabs by swiping to the side this time around, and you can just keep doing it if you want to. You can swipe back to your older tab here. You can swipe up from the tab, and you can actually get into all your tabs right here, which looks really cool. But like I mentioned, you can bring this back up to the top if you want to. And you also have Safari extensions within iPhone Safari 2, which is really cool. So those are really pretty much the main updates that I saw. I really like this update. I think it's a good kind of iOS 14s type of update. It's nothing super crazy, but I still don't think you should install it on your iPhone 10 just yet. I would stick with iOS 14. That's definitely going to be a more stable version of the software. I think that's probably going to be the better way to go. Again, I think where you're at now, 14, 14.7, 14.7.1, 14.8, those are going to give you overall better updates for sure. But I think where you're at now with iOS 15, I think it's a good update. If you have to install it, then go for it. But I would probably recommend sticking with iOS 14 for the time being. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly, everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.